Here we have a math problem that might look exciting to some of you, but it also might look scary to some of you. There's a lot of stuff going on, so what we want to do is we want to simplify it first before we solve. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to distribute. Distribute means when you take the number that is kissing the parentheses and you multiply it by each term inside of the parentheses. Okay, so if we distribute here, 8 times x, that's also the same thing as 1x, which would be 8x. Then 8 times negative 8 is negative 64. We're also going to distribute here, and I'm boxing it with this plus to make sure that we know that we're like adding all of this. If this was a minus, you also want to distribute it because you'd have to be taking away 6 groups of this and 6 groups of this. All right, so we have positive 6 times x, which is 6x, and positive 6 times negative 2, which is negative 12. And then I'm going to copy everything else. Next step is to combine like terms. So to remind you, each of these components is called a term. Okay, if it's a number by itself, we call it a constant. Letters are variables, and the number that is with a variable is called a coefficient. So our integers would be like terms, because they do not have a variable. And then things that have the same variable and the same power are like terms. All right, so let's say we combine these two first. We're going to get 14x. All right, if we combine these two integers, they're both negative, so it's like losing $64 and losing $12. So altogether, I've lost $76. But then I found 4 of the dollars, so now I'm only missing $72. And then I'm going to copy this. And from here, we get to solve it. All right, so on the side with a variable, we want to get rid of that integer. So we're going to do the inverse operation. Inverse means opposite. So we're going to add 72 to both sides. All right, we still have our 14x over here. This is worth 0 or nothing. I have to keep my equals. Move this up a little bit. All right, and then we have 98. All right, then we have to divide both sides by 14. 14 divided by 14 is 1. 1x is just x. Then we have to do 98 divided by 14. You might know this, you might not. So let's try to think of some strategies. Let's just say I'm going to pick 14 times 5 and see what we get. All right, that's 20. So I get to 70. I know it's then going to have to be higher than 5. And if I do 70 plus 14, that'll get us to 84. So it's probably going to be 7. But let's just double check. 7 times 4 is 28. And 9 more. Perfect. So x equals 7.